three very common mistakes a lot of music producers do that just pull them back from succeeding. And you want to wait till the last point, I guarantee you that will fix the way you work and will help you become a better music producer. I'm Florina Jain, otherwise known as Flow of Music, and I put out a lot of music production tutorials in my channel, so be sure to subscribe and check them out. The first point we're going to talk about is discipline. It means following routines, staying on schedule, completing your work on time, and all those things. It is very, very important that you time block all your work either on Google Calendar or on Notion or anywhere that is, possible for you. Just time block your work before you even start them. You can even note down the points for the year or for the month, even for the week. Maybe your main goals can be put together and then you can segregate them into months and then into weeks. And then, during the start of each week, you can sit down and write down what and all you need to complete by the end of this week. At the same time, your fans or your audience has to know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're not going to have listeners, right, for your music. So you need to post regularly. Post something about your music. It can be on Instagram or YouTube, wherever you want. Just keep posting and maintain a discipline in posting your content as well. Once you keep doing that on a very disciplined manner, you will have a short fan base growing regularly. And speaking about fan base, comment about yourself and the kind of music you do. You can link your YouTube accounts or your Instagram handle and just tell us what you are doing right now. And maybe we can grow as a community here as well. It'll also let others discover you. So just go type it down and let us know what kind of music you make, who are you, where are you from, and all those things. Once you have written down all these time blocking details and all your goals down, you need to make sure that you complete it. It doesn't just work when you just type them down and just leave it at that. You need to put effort, you need to put hard work and make sure that all that you've written and all the work that you've time blocked in your calendar has to be finished. So basically it just means, showing up regularly on people's feeds, just doing the background work and letting others also know that, having a consistent timetable where you just work on your projects and just, being very regular on your work. And that really depends on how disciplined you are. So if you are not a person who is disciplined, then that's something that you need to probably force yourself on and bring that as a habit. So make sure and think, if you want to follow your passion and if you want to work, when we talk about music production, if you want to become a better producer, then you need to put in the hard work. So make sure that you follow certain discipline in your passion and you work really hard, and everything else will automatically come back to you. The second point that we're going to talk about is perfectionism. That really means you're not going to put any music content or music itself anywhere on any site just because it is not yet perfect. If you take the videos that I make and just scroll through and look at the first videos that I made, they are not at all in good quality. And I wasn't even talking through a mic, or the angle was not good and the editing was not perfect. There were a lot of flaws.
Hello everybody, in today's tutorial we'll be learning about how to add virtual instruments to a MIDI track. So let's get started.
But if I just, saw that and had quit, then I wouldn't be here talking to you right now or making tutorials. I just kept doing it continuously, even though it was bad. Okay. And over time, I slowly started improving. Like I said in one of my earlier videos, as I got better and as I got to know a lot more about video editing and shooting and all that, I started investing on gears. So later on, I ordered a tripod and I'm using that right now to edit videos. I am editing on a better software right now, and everything else is slowly improving. And even now, if you ask me if this is the best way to do videos, not yet. I can do a lot more things to develop this even further. But the point that I'm trying to tell is, you can't stop just because you don't have all the gears or you don't know everything about editing and you don't know all the skills or nothing like that. You just have to keep improving as you do. You don't stop and improve, okay? You just need to show up continuously and gradually you need to put the effort to improve. So let's say you want to put out a song and you can set a deadline like a month, and you can just make sure that you do the best version of that song within a month, and then you put it out and then move on to the next song. You don't sit in the same song for a year thinking it's not yet perfect and you keep making changes and revisions until you're no longer satisfied and that song literally starts irritating you. You just keep deadlines, okay? So within a month, you finish it, put it out, and when you move on to the next song, what do you have to improve? So in the previous song, was it the composition that you were finding it difficult, or was it layers of chords that you found difficult? So just focus on that element on the next song. So you technically are improving just by 1% or 2% for each song, okay? You don't do everything well in the first song. Everybody starts somewhere, right? Just focus on one element that you need to improve. Let it be the composition or the bass line or the way you structure the song, and just focus on that on the next song. Once you put the next song out, what is the other thing that you need to improve? Is it the mixing? Maybe the drum mixing is a little bad, so you need to focus on it a bit more. So you focus on that in the next song. And slowly, step by step, as you keep working on songs, publishing and improving, that's how you grow. You won't grow if you continue to sit on the same song for months and years just because you think it's not perfect. And as you release more songs, you're also engaging with your audience, right? And they are the people who are going to listen to your song. So as you keep posting songs and making promotional content over the song, you're going to slowly keep growing your fan base as well, to a point where that follower content is going to convert into streams, right? That is beneficial for your growth. So consistency is important, and it's not always beneficial to be a complete perfectionist. You need to be able to forgive yourself and allow yourself to make mistakes. Only in that way you will be able to improve. And that doesn't mean, if you have a very trash kind of a song, you just put that out because, I told you to be imperfect. No, that's not what I'm trying to tell you. I'm saying have a reasonable deadline. So maybe a month or 2 months maximum. And you're going to do a song and put it out on streaming services. So how are you going to dedicate the time for composing, for arrangement, for mixing and mastering? So dedicate those times, and each and every session, like for example, today I'm going to sit for composition. I need to focus only on composition. At that time, I can't think about mixing or mastering, nothing. I need to sit and make sure that my composition is good. So I'm saying segregate your work, and within the time that you segregate, you need to nail that work as much as possible and then move on to the next part. Now coming to the last point, and this is a very important point that not only involves with music production but with any skill that you want to develop, and that is patience. It takes a lot of time, hard work and practice in order to improve and develop a skill. Nobody becomes somebody great overnight. It's just a lot of hard work and practice. You gotta keep fighting for your dream. If this is your passion and you want to really nail in this, then you need to put the amount of hard work that has to be there, right? Sometimes even double the hard work and lots of practice, and you continue to learn. It's not like in 3 years you finish learning music production and then you are the king in it. No. Every single day you learn something new, not just on your own or through tutorials from other fellow producers and artists, singers, from everybody. One time when Lady Gaga got an award, she said this.
You are at home and you're sitting on your couch and you are watching this right now. All I have to say is that this is hard work. I've worked hard for a long time, and it's not about, it's not about winning, but what it's about is not giving up. If you have a dream, fight for it. There's a discipline for passion, and it's not about how many times you get rejected but you fall down or you're beaten up. It's about how many times you stand up and are brave and you keep on going. Thank you.
So what I'm trying to tell you is you need to be really patient and just trust in the process that you do. You can't learn mixing overnight. You can't master your song perfectly overnight. It takes lots and lots of practice. So you need to allow yourself to be patient and learn through the process. The journey is a beautiful part, okay? And more than the end result, your journey is where you're going to learn a lot, you're going to do a lot. So you need to give a lot of importance to that. So in order to succeed, you need to be patient during your journey. And you also need to be humble and helpful for other people or other fellow artists as well. And also, like I'm telling a lot of people right now, if you have easier routes, like, somebody comes and tells you, you pay me so much and you will get 1,000 views. No. I mean, why do you want to take the easy route? Those views might not even count properly. So always do stuff organically. Get your followers organically. Get your views and streams organically. How does that happen? Keep posting continuously, keep showing up on people's feeds continuously, let them know the hard work that you're doing, and you don't have to look for anybody's approval on the hard work that you do or nothing. It is because you like your passion that you're putting in the hard work, right? So you have to take care of yourself and appreciate yourself for the work you're doing. You should not expect somebody else to come and appreciate you or push you forward. Nothing. Okay. In this process, patience plays a very important role. You need to be very, very patient even when you get mean comments. So social media is a boon and a bane. And when I talk about disadvantages, you definitely have people who don't like your content and who might, even come and put negative comments. And you might think, why are they putting these negative comments? Why do they have to pull down another person and all that? But the sad reality is that's what social media is. Apart from all the advantages that you get, you also get a lot of hate comments. But if you dwell on them, you're not going to proceed further. What are you doing? You want to go towards your dream and your passion. And social media is that advantageous space for you. So you're getting advantage through that. Okay, so just focus on that. You get hate comments, just ignore them and focus on why you initially began doing this. So never rush at all. Keep learning tutorials, keep noting them down, keep practicing as you learn, and eventually when you look back at it, you will understand all these things and you will really be proud of where you are right now. So these are the 3 important points I wanted to leave with you. Just follow these 3 steps and I guarantee you are on the right track and you will really excel in your music production life. So I hope this video was useful. Thank you so much for watching. Keep making music and I'll see you guys in another video.